Hello everyone, it's Olumayowa Victor Ogushola, and today I have something very interesting for all of us. So, are you a student in the university or higher institution anywhere in the world? Or are you an entrepreneur or an aspiring entrepreneur? Or maybe you are an operational, tactical or strategic manager in any organization anywhere in the world. Today's topic should be very interesting for you. What am I talking about today? I'm talking about Lewin's model of change. And when we talk about Lewin's model of change, Lewin's model of change is one of the many change models that we can use when we carry out changes within business organization. Before I talk about this topic, I'd like to do a quick intro about the business environment. Please let's go to the whiteboard. Thank you. Business environment. Okay, the business environment is always unpredictable. You cannot predict what's going to happen in the business environment. The business environment is always changing. Always changing, so you cannot predict what's going to happen in the business environment. So it's unpredictable and always changing. Okay, and the business environment is unstable. Okay, the business environment is unstable, it's unpredictable, and always changing. And when we say these things are happening in the business environment, it could be changing for the positive, or it could be changing for the negative. So, but why is the business environment always changing? These factors are due to the PESTLE factors. So, political factors, okay? Economical factors, social factors, technological factors, legal factors, and environmental factors. These factors, politics, economics, social-cultural attitude of the people, technology, legal factors, environmental factors affect the business environment and makes the business environment unstable, unpredictable, and always changing. Could be a positive or negative change. And let us remind ourselves that the business organization, maybe Philips, the business organization, McDonald's, the business organization, Adidas, the business organization, Football Club, Manchester United, all these business organizations exist in the business environment. So when there is a change in the business environment, these changes are bound to affect the business organizations, and hence we need a change management model. I hope this is clear. So now let's go to our change management model, which is called Lewin's change model. At this point in time, I must remind us that there are several change models. In one of my YouTube videos, if you put my name, Victor Ogushola, and type in Kotter's 8-step model, you will find another change model, and that's Kotter's 8-step model. But today we talk about Lewin. The first step of Lewin's three-step model is that you have to unfreeze, okay? Unfreeze. And what's happening here? Why do you unfreeze? Here, the first thing to do is to identify the need for change. And when you identify the need for change, you ensure that every employee within your business organization, maybe the operational employees, the tactical employees, and strategic employees, you carry them all along. They must all be ready for change. Unfreeze, okay? Identify the need for change. Tell them why you are trying to change and carry everybody along. And then we go to the second step, which is the actual change itself. change is carried out. And when we talk about change is being carried out, it's actual action, implementation of change. It could be that there's a new product, and that's product development. That's change. So you are selling X, but you are now introducing product Y. That's change. You are selling X, but you are now introducing product X plus sugar. That's change, okay? It could be that you are going into a new market, into a new geographical area. You were selling X in the Netherlands. X is so popular in the Netherlands. But right now, you are now taking X to the Middle East. And that's also, it could be a change, and that's market development. It could be lean management. It could be that you are now changing your organizational culture by eradicating everything within the organization, every function within the organization that does not add value to the organization. And that's change, okay? So several examples of change, and you actionize the change in the second step of Lewin, change. And the third step there is what Lewin calls refreeze. And by refreeze there, Lewin simply means that you make this change a new culture for the organization. So it becomes a new organizational culture. It becomes a new way of doing things within that organization. So it becomes the norm. The employees accept it, and it becomes the new way of operations within the organization. So let's run through this. Unfreeze. Identify the reason why we have to change. We're losing customers, so we have to change. Make sure everybody is carried along in the change process. Actionize the change, implement it, actionize it. When you actionize it, make sure all hands, everybody is involved as well. It could be that you are trying to change the organizational culture from a role culture to a task culture. And that means you are changing the structure from a bureaucratic structure to a more matrix kind of structure, everybody working together to achieve goals for the organization. And once that is done, the refreeze means you stamp it and becomes the new organizational culture, way of doing things for that organization. And that's called Lewin's model of change. Thank you very much. Okay, you know that I will not go until I talk about my passion, and my passion is about African development. And that's why we run this online movement called Africa Must Develop. So I challenge you today. Are you an African anywhere in the world? Please keep doing something to promote African unity, and please do keep doing something to promote the development of the African continent. Africa must develop. Have you enjoyed this video on Kurt Lewin's change model, which is a model of change management? Would like to hear from you. Kindly give us thumbs up on YouTube. We'd like to get feedback from you. And if you think there's anything we can improve, please send us an email at Delta Mango Alpha Yankee Oscar Romeo 4umbrella@gmail.com. That is dmayor for you @gmail.com. In English language, I'd like to say thank you. In Dutch language here in the Netherlands, I'd like to say thank you all. And in Yoruba language from Nigeria, West Africa, I like to say Esheo. Hi.